Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of The Golden Hour. First and foremost, allow me to apologize for not having an episode yesterday, man. Slept very late, but our sleep schedule is back where it's supposed to be. We have an FTO episode today, man. We have three members joining me today. We have FTO Brick Flair, FTO Lord, and Jack Nolan joining us today. Fellas,
damn,
you guys want to go
the
there?
government.
What you mean?
Yo.
What you mean, man? That's his name, man. My man Jack Nolan, man. What's up, Jack? What's up, Jack Nolan, man? We got a lot of things to talk about, man. First and foremost, man, we're going to talk about Mama Nolan. What's up, Glock? You're very experienced in talking about Mama Nolan.
Yo, I'm going to need you to chill.
Yo, you're going to need us to chill. We ain't going to talk about it on the Golden Hour.
The biggest thing, though, that happened today, man, Kawhii Leonard gets traded to the Toronto Raptors, man. What's up, man? What's your thoughts and opinions? Talk to me.
Yo, why Popovich send him to Canada like that, man? That's the motherfucking earth.
That's what happens, man. Popovich don't play that, man.
Box.
Talking about you want to go somewhere nice and warm in L.A., be a movie star. I said, I got you. You an Eskimo now. Ship them out to Canada, man.
It's more questionable for the Raptors, though. Like,
terrible deal for the Raptors.
So he said
you give it away your franchise.
What do you guys think about his performance, man? How he gonna perform? I think it's just an excuse for him to perform like a bum. I think he's gonna play like a bum.
It's his contract year, though.
He doesn't want to play.
It's his contract year. He's got to do something.
Yeah, he has to do something.
I mean,
but I feel like he's just
gonna
play like a bum. He's gonna play like
about every team. You want to nitpick what team you get traded to.
They do get Danny Green too. I mean, he's a defender. So, like, where do you think that puts them in the East, in the mix of the East, now that they have Lowry and Kawhi?
Now that the Rosen's gone.
Little Lowry, man, 5'7", Kyle Lowry.
Shit, I don't know where that puts them. I don't know if they'll do as good as last year.
Yeah, last year they had I know they had the best record in the East, but I think they had the best record in the NBA, right?
I believe. I don't know.
I know they were number one seed. Their record was disgusting. It was like 60-something. It was a ton of wins.
But, like, dude, especially this year, like, you could put us four in a starting lineup, and we'll fucking win the East.
This is true.
Like, come on. We'll make the playoffs in the East.
The East is awful now. Yeah, the East been awful.
Especially
I wonder why LeBron went to the West, though. Now he's not guaranteed the finals.
But I mean, that does bring back like competitiveness, I guess, to the East. But it's just who's worse. It's not really who's better.
Yeah, exactly.
Is Kawhi now the best player in the East?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I mean, unless you really want to put Kyrie up in that conversation.
Damn, you're gonna say that with a Celtics fan in here, man? What about Giannis, man? Yeah, big Giannis, the Greek freak.
Yeah, I forgot about Giannis. Giannis is by far. I wasn't even thinking about off the top of my head.
I did forget about Giannis, yeah. And we haven't seen Kawhi play in a long time, so we can't.
You never know, though. He's a 2K cover athlete. It's 2K curse. Like,
this is true. Yeah, big 2K cuts.
It's gonna be. I think it's a terrible deal, man. And the fact that they lied to DeRozan, said, we're not going to trade you, man. Go on ahead. Your kids are safe here. They're going to go to school here. You got you a nice house. Don't you worry. Bring your family in. You're not going nowhere, baby. And they ship them for a 1 year. And they told him, like, I don't know if you heard, but he went out and seen management during the summer. And they told him in his face he's not getting traded. And they trade him.
Wow. I didn't hear about that.
They traded him. He posted on Instagram that he's like, there's no loyalty in this game. You get told to your face, like, you're not going to trade it, then you get traded. Yeah, they specifically told him in his face. Because there was rumors of Kyrie. If he was going to go to the East, that was one of the teams mentioned. And, they told him he's not going to get traded. Not to worry about nothing. Gave him the boot.
They gave my man the boot, bro. They sent him to San Antonio.
But the trade makes no sense on like any level.
Yeah.
It does.
If they don't get anything
100%. You don't have many shooters still. Like, that was your one need. Danny Green's an alright shooter. He's a good shooter, but he's not like...
He's there for defensive purposes, man. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, he's more... But they needed another shooting guard, but you're not getting anything out of Kawhi.
The thing is, like, when he's
they need.
when he's there,
I don't know what Kawhi I don't know what his plan is. To be honest, I'm really interested to see how he plays.
He's saying he has no interest in there. That he's threatening to take the season off, and like, man, I don't know why the Raptors would get rid of their star for. Like, and some people are like, well, it happened with PG, but that's like a small scenario. Like, you should have made that trade. Like, well, PG stayed, so let's go on ahead and see if we can catch lightning in a bottle too.
Yeah, but I don't.
Yo, the NBA
with
is
Paul George.
not where it needs to be.
At least that made sense for the Pacers, though. Like, I mean, the Thunder. Like, the Raptors had no move in this deal that would have been better.
I think they get a first round pick, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but it's protected. So if they get 1 through 20, they don't get the pick. It can only be a bottom 10 first round pick.
And then it turns into like 2 second rounders or something like that.
Yes, I think so.
Some type of stipulation, something like that.
Oh boy, that's wow.
Yeah, he made and the thing that they were asking from the Lakers, supposedly they wanted Hart, Ingram, Kuz, 2 first round picks, 2 pick swaps.
For who? Jeez.
For Kawhi. That's what they were asking for. Supposedly, I don't know if it was true, but supposedly that's what they were asking for when they, you know. I heard the Lakers were all right with if they were to be traded, maybe it would have been Ingram or Kuzma, one or the other. They wanted both and Hart, 2 first round picks and 2 pick swaps.
Though, what's up, man? They need Shorty over there.
But like, I could see that
been
being
a
thrown
big
out
trade.
there as like a feel you out type of deal where they offer it just to see how high they can really go.
And obviously, Magic Johnson said that's a negative. And when you as positive as I am, you ain't got to worry about that. Like, that's negative. Yo.
Damn.
What? He's a very positive person, man. He's very optimistic. He's a happy guy.
yeah.
That's messed
What?
up.
He's a positive what?
He's a positive person.
He's a positive person, is he not?
He's positive, alright.
Is he not? Is he not a positive
Go
person?
for the double entendre.
I didn't even say nothing wrong. He's a positive person. Every time you look at the young man, he's smiling. You know, let's talk about the elephant in the room, man. They talking about HIV. You know, the man has had the disease since 1912, and he's been alive. How? How? What's keeping him alive?
He's got that bread. You don't call him magic for nothing.
This man is he's had this disease forever,
He's made it disappear, GS.
and he's out here living life happily. He's a very positive person, man. And he said no, and as well as they should. And then they got rid of him for DeRozan. The Lakers should be happy about this though, because that right there is a team. Like if he got traded to the Clippers, there would have been some like, because he just wanted to go to LA. He made it clear that like if it's the Clippers or the Lakers, he just wants to be in LA. So I think this is also possibly a big win for the Lakers, because now they get to keep all those pieces and potentially sign them next year.
Let's be real though. This year,
is true.
they don't. Warriors got it.
I wouldn't even want to play. I wouldn't even want to play. Just give it to him.
Yo,
You're doing
Just give it
all
to
this work, like unless you take the entire All-Star roster and just slap it on one team, there's no way you're beating Golden State.
I legit think Golden
There's no
State
team
could
put
beat
together.
the Eastern All-Stars. I think they could.
I could definitely see it happening.
Because when we break down that roster, you give point guard. Point guard would be what? Kyrie, right? Kyrie would be the point guard, right? Number 2 would be, it's not DeRozan anymore. I would have given it to DeRozan. Who's the shooting guard that makes it out of the East?
Yeah, that's rough. I can't even.
Oladipo,
I don't
maybe?
even want to say Chris.
Let's say Oladipo.
Yeah,
Right? Let's say Oladipo. Let's say the 3, you got Kawhi. Let's say 4, you got Giannis. At the 5, you got, I don't know. Who's the best big man in the East? Joakim Noah. Let's say you put Noah there. Give my man Noah some love, man.
Joakim, no, yeah.
What's wrong with Joakim Noah?
GS.
Captain by the Bulls, man. Straight from Florida. He's a champion. He's a collegiate champion. Give my man some love.
Put Porzingis.
Yeah,
before
you
him.
got
Big man bun. All
Porzingis.
Porzingis or Embiid.
right, let's say Embiid.
Porzingis or Embiid.
I think the Warriors is disgusting to even think about it, man. But the Warriors give them a run for their money.
Yo, no bullshit. The Warriors will beat him. They'll beat him. Yeah, that's crazy. They'll
That's
beat them niggas.
nuts.
I mean,
too.
depth,
That's
though.
wild.
Yeah.
Well, when you get down to the bench and shit, then shit gets in trouble. But still, that starting five versus the best five players in the East, easily.
Yeah,
the
yo,
Warriors.
no bullshit. That is overpowered, man. They can beat the Eastern All Stars.
And
Yeah,
nobody's
Covington
talking
out,
about
you
the big contract extension. And nobody's talking about, man, Adam Seaver, whatever the hell his last name is. The Warriors' biggest fan signed like a 4 or 5 year contract. He's letting all this stuff happen, man. I'd have shut it down, man. I'd have called DeMarcus Cousins as soon as he picked the hell up. No, hell no. Where the hell you think you're going? Golden State? Not for $5 million? Not happening.
Yo, DeMarcus Cousins came out with a video, and he was like, "Oh, the Warriors are my last resort," and all this other shit. He said, "Oh, what's it called? That if he could have gotten a better deal somewhere else, he would have."
Yeah, because the Pelicans didn't offer him 2 years for $40 million.
Like, I was like, yo, you still had guaranteed money on the table right there.
And he's just trying to make it sound good, bro. He knows he did some sucker shit. That's all. Try to cover it up. Sweep it under the rug. Yo, man, look, man. If I could, I would, man, but I couldn't, man. But nah, man, we know you could, bro. Like you niggas just said, he had $40 million on the wood, bro. Right there for you, dog. What happened, shorty?
And supposedly, I heard from my sources, AD didn't really like him. He didn't really want him there. That's what I heard. I don't know if that's true.
I can see it, but the attitude issues DeMarcus Cousins has on top of...
That was a disgusting 1-2 punch, though, man. I used to watch the games all the time. That team was so good. Well, Rondo and Drew, and they were balling. They were tough.
Yo, now that Warriors starting five is like baffling.
A lot of things changed, man. Like, you remember Isaiah Thomas before he got traded. Isaiah Thomas wanted the max, the super max, saying I deserve it. Bring out the Brinks truck. Veteran minimum. Life comes at you fast, little man.
It's basically a prove it year. He's got the 1 year deal just so he could prove he's still good.
Yo, it's been rough.
And then he can get up out of Denver.
Yo, he was balling out on the Celtics, though.
He was dropped like damn near 30 1 year. Average, like he was balling. Then, you know, the Celtics messed around and got good. They didn't want him no more. Because they had who was on that team? It was him. They got Horford, who's a 6'3" stretch center. Is like they didn't have anybody. They started getting some talent, man. They shipped them.
Good point guards do not want to play with LeBron. Scoring point guards, I should say. They do not want to play with LeBron. They don't want to sit in the corner and just do nothing while LeBron takes over.
And Kyrie's a diva, man.
Nobody wants to do that.
Nah, but Kyrie's
a diva.
They handle it better. But when
Yo,
you're as talented as him,
I'm gonna need you to chill out.
Yo, I call it like I see it, man.
To the corner.
First, I don't like anybody from Duke. Second, he's a diva. He heard when LeBron wanted to come back the first time. My sources tell me that he wasn't happy about it. Then he goes on ahead and said he wants to be traded. He got him a ring. 3 straight finals. Who else is going to do that?
A ring, but
he would rather run his own. He would rather be the captain of a ship with a lot of holes on the bottom. Yep. And ain't going to be flowing nowhere. Instead of being a co-captain on a nice yacht straight to Mama Nolan's house. You know, you better ride that wave, get there in peace.
That's how we do it.
Yeah, but it's a different aspect because he's always number 2.
Changes your legacy. Say he won like 4 rings, all with LeBron. None of those would be credited to him. Anytime he brought him up at a point guard,
everybody would just talk about LeBron.
But where would he go? Where's his team? If he goes to New York, it's Porzingis' team. He's not going to stay with the Celtics.
Yeah, he is.
He wants to go to New York or San Antonio.
Nah, man. He's staying over there.
He's not happy over there. He doesn't want to stay there.
New York and it's Porzingis' team. It's never as big as LeBron's team. Stuff like that. It's not.
Porzingis is not carrying Kyrie Irving to a finals.
Yeah.
You can't.
The unicorn is a very special player, man.
He's good. He's one of the best centers in the East, I guess, around the NBA. But he just, I don't know.
Can't stay healthy. Gets hurt.
He's hurt because he's like 140 pounds and 7'9". You think he couldn't post me up? Come on.
Cut it out.
Really?
Man.
Yeah, he could. Come on,
Yo.
Porzingis to drop 80 on you. Yo, cut it out, yo. Cut it out. Cut it out.
You got the height advantage. I don't want to hear it.
He probably couldn't.
It's a fact.
He couldn't post down Slick Mo. Slick Mo, you know, Slick Mo. You ever heard him beat his chest? Hard body. You heard him, man. You heard it before us stream, man. Hard body, man. Let's talk. Another topic, man. Jack Nolan visited the state. If you guys don't know, FTO Jack Nolan is you might notice his
UK division.
you might notice that he doesn't have an Americano accent. Jack, let them know where you from, man.
Damn, why you nervous?
Damn, that's how it is. You can't sit there. Where you from, man? Let them know where you from. You get disconnected or something? It's over for me, man. No badge progression, yo.
Drop my control, yeah. My bad.
You didn't even hear the question, man. Yo, let them know where you from. Let them know what set you repping.
Yo, I'm from just outside of London.
And you visited the States lately, man. How was your trip?
It was good. I went to New York, went to Boston, and then I went to Cape Cod. It was good.
What do you think of our people, man? Our people are kind of in America. We're kind of large, right? So I'm sure you've seen a lot of.
I mean, this is true.
Damn, yo! Don't be talking about my country like that, yo. Don't be talking about my country like that.
I mean,
UK people just don't eat. It's simple. I don't know how to eat.
So what kind of food did you eat, man? Like, what'd you go? What'd you do? Talk to us, man. Big Americano visit.
Yo, we did all like the tourist places, so the Memorial, 9/11, went on a tour bus to see the Statue of Liberty.
Speaking of 9/11, man, you know your guys' time zone. You guys are 5 hours ahead of us, right? Yeah, I'm bringing it up. How come you guys never warned us about 9/11, man? They're 5 hours ahead of us.
I don't know what to say.
He's got a point there.
Right? Like, you 5 hours ahead of us. You could have warned us up. Like, yo, listen, y'all planes got jacked, man.
You should be
Is that y'all picked back for the Revolutionary War? Y'all blew a 13 colony lead. I want to hear it.
Yeah. Cool.
That's how they get down, man. And he went to a baseball game for the first time in his life, you know.
Yeah, they did.
That's crazy. We don't. In the UK,
y'all burnt the 13 colony
the
lead,
American
yo.
Civil War or anything like that. I guess it's kind of just brushed over here. I don't know.
Yo, you know we went to war. You know my country would beat the hell out of your country, right? Like, you know my country would slap the hell out of your country, yo. Easily. Yeah, set it up, Jack. Set it up. Y'all don't want it with our Air Force, yo. Would you say y'all got the best Air Force out there, man? Y'all want to see Big Hiroshima, man. Ask about us. Google us. See what we're capable of, man.
This is true.
Y'all won't want it with us, man. And also, we'll get there, slap your queen, and also slap the head out of Lily. It's nothing.
Yo, called off my dog. Dude.
For those of you who don't know, man. For those of you who don't know, man. FTO Jack Nolan got a dog named Lily. It's about the size of a hot dog roll. It's a little dog.
It's a tiny ass, white fluffy dog, yo. She's a goon.
She's a ghoul. Yo, cut it out, yo.
She's a ghoul.
She's a ghoul. So she's a hitter.
I heard Jack got a nice little lap dog. You know what I mean? That's it while he plays Rainbow. This is good luck, dog.
This is true.
Use some chips at Rainbow too, man. We 1v1. I would have had him, but stun grenade didn't let me approach him. I didn't know. I never used the stun before. I didn't know the blast radius was that large. I stunned the room to the left. I went to the right, and I couldn't see. And you could have killed me immediately. You let me run in place into the wall for 3 seconds before you killed me.
I was shook. I was like, oh, the flash has gone off. He's gonna push me. He's gonna start shooting at me, and then I look up. No one's there. So I go around the corner. He's just staring into.
Yo, can we all agree that Rainbow's the best console game out? Talk to me. Is there another game better?
That's a fact.
This is true. We should start talking. Let's talk about Rainbow.
Fortnite ain't got nothing on it.
What?
I don't know. Man.
I never
I'm not a
got
Fortnite fan,
Fortnite.
yo. Neither have I, man. I can't.
Fortnite.
Four. You good there, man? You good there?
Sound like
What?
Four. You good?
I mean, I get
I
the
didn't even
appeal of it as
stutter.
well because
Yeah, you did.
it's a free game, but the average person on Fortnite spends like, I think it was like $50 or something.
Because there's people like my son who want a skin.
Yo,
Earlier today, people, my son comes to me and he talks. Apparently, there's a new skin in Fortnite. I don't know. I don't keep up with the damn game. And he doesn't flat out ask me, like, hey, there's a new skin. Am I allowed to? He'll goes on there. He'll hint that he wants it. He'll go and say, there's a new skin out. It's pretty dope. Really nice. Nice colors. Came out today, too. Fresh. I'm like, all right, cool, man. He goes, plays, comes back. Hey, me and my friend, we just won. I'm like, congratulations, son. That's good. Keep doing well. He had the brand new skin. Started dancing in it. It's looking good. I was like, you want the skin, don't you? So I told him to go get it. I checked my email. There was $100.99 charge. For one skin, he bought the maximum amount of V-Bucks. I can imagine that happens all around the world. I was really heated, man. I was upset.
Yo.
That shit really did
Next
happen. That shit happened to my cousin. This little nigga ended up spending $300, bro, on that shit in a day. I don't know,
But
doing
it-
like,
like,
bro, yo.
If it's like
I
something
think it's
like
those
Ultimate
pinatas.
Team, where it helps you win, but like it's a skin, it don't do nothing.
That
Yeah,
you
but I
can
think
grab that shit for like
so much
$30
hype around
and, like,
Fortnite.
There's like so much shit you can grab, different types
Yeah,
of axes and shit. You just, you know what I mean, different talks that you gotta pay for. It's pretty crazy.
The hype.
Like they made that game free, but almost everything in that game you have to buy. Like, they know what they're doing, you know. It's like, yeah, come play this free game that's like PUBG, kid friendly. Just buy all this cool stuff. Look cool. And it runs
I
better
can't.
than
I
PUBG.
can't play it. You shoot somebody. I think PUBG is way. Like I'm more impressed of somebody
think
who wins a
Fortnite
PUBG
is
game
terrible
than a
as well.
Fortnite game. Like it's just
There's
awful.
nothing fun or competitive or cool about getting shot in the back and then just building some random ass walls you get from nowhere, 30 feet high.
Yeah.
So
You rain down on them.
there's nothing fun about that.
The reason people like it so much is because you don't have to be good at the game to win. Like anybody
don't.
could catch a win. You could either search squads and just get some random teammates, or you can just hope the other person's just as bad as you and dies in the storm, and you get a win. It's just.
I have like top 10 finishes, and if you've ever seen me play, I've finished top 3 once. I remember the chat; they were hyping up. They was like, "Yo, he's about to win a game by accident." I was close. I was close to winning the game. And I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Get it.
Like you're better off you're better off being a better builder than you are a shooter, which is
Like
wild
2
to me.
weeks, bro.
Yeah.
Not even 2
The whole
days,
building
bro.
aspects just.
Y'all caught a dub like the third game. I remember there was a game she was trying to get like kills, and I was trying not to kill people, but I caught like 8 bodies. Like, it was too easy.
All you gotta do, press B, just hold right trigger, just build around yourself, and then spam everything else. Like, come on.
Yeah, I'm
can't
not
tell me
fucking
that.
with that.
I don't even think has the
Can't tell
buzz
me
died
that
down
makes
on that game.
I don't think it has.
It really.
It's a new season right now, so it's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah.
No, I
leveled out
think
last
it's really
season,
the hype
yeah.
is dying down a lot. Like you would see it everywhere. You still do, but just not as often. I don't think.
Because they're working on other shit, man. There's other shit coming out, huh?
Yeah, once E3 hit and like all those other
Also
games
filled
got
the gap.
announced, it just kind of helped.
There's a lot of games die around, kind of like
But
June, July
Fortnite
area.
has made more than $1 billion entirely.
It's gonna,
from in-game
October is gonna be a
purchases
good
since October.
That's insane, man.
Since October, they've made $1 billion.
All off of
Epic
skins.
is already-
Towards, like,
Epic
All
is
off of
already a
in-game
huge company
purchases.
because they used to
Ain't
own,
that's
I believe,
crazy.
Gears of War. Like they used to produce that. So I mean, like to add up another $1 billion game, like they could come out with something different anytime soon.
Do they even? Who's the company that makes that game?
Epic Games.
Epic
Yeah,
Games.
It's yeah, they.
What games have they done before
they-
that? Is this their
Gears of War.
Their first big title.
Yeah, about
Gears
to-
of War was
yeah,
a big
Oh
thing.
my god, I wasn't a fan of Gears of War.
But they
Yo,
sold the rights to it. They sold the rights to it, so now it's a different.
I never really noticed until Glock mentioned one
Back
time. I
in
think
the
somebody
day.
asked him to play. All you do is roll around. It's true. You watch. It's nothing but a bunch of ball rolling,
Yo,
man. That's
every
all you see is
time
rolling
I get
around.
on Gears of War, it's because the motherfucker bounces back and forth on 2 walls 30 times.
It's big Molina
I
ball
waste
rolls,
my bullets,
man.
And then he just blows me away, yo. Every time, yo. Like, it's hard to, like, have a good game in there, because you just
And
gotta
that's-
hope that they play like you and don't wall bounce, or they're just trash. But, cause, dude, if you
Not to
go against
mention-
people know the wall bounce is over. Especially if you're
You
just trying to
match
play
people
casual.
on PC, so like
Oh, they cross
you're
platform on
playing,
that?
They're playing.
That's
yeah,
Yep.
that's only if you.
And you can just match keyboarders.
That's only if you got it in a setting though. I don't know if Xbox still has that. I know PS4.
No,
remember
they
back
used
in
to
the
just
day,
throw
I
me
used
with
to hear
PC
people
players, and
complain
I
about
didn't put
that.
no settings on, yo. And they let you know when you're playing with a PC player. It like shows a monitor by their name, so you know it's a PC player. I'm like, damn.
That's not even cool. I remember I played PUBG on my computer, and I used my controller, and I really firsthand noticed that they don't miss a shot. They don't miss anything. Like if you ever watch PC, like when you play like on Rainbow, right? You know how tough it is shooting a drone. PCs don't miss. Like they rarely miss shooting drones.
Yeah, I mean once
Yo,
you get to hang a keyboard
some
and
of them-
mouse, it's a whole different world.
Yo, a mouse is easy. I remember I used to play a shooting game with a mouse and the computer. It was like the easiest thing ever. I think it was like San Andreas, bro. Yeah, it was. Yo, I was playing this shit on this dude's computer with his keyboard and his mouse, bro. It was just and like the aiming in San Andreas is awful, bro. When I played this on the Xbox when they made it backwards compatible, shit was bad.
Yeah, like
Yo,
you
on
you
PC.
move around with your mouse and like you press the like you click in the mouse to shoot, right?
Yeah.
Like you literally
Yo,
point and
it's
shoot.
crazy. Crazy, bro. It's like it's easy, man. It's like, it's
Sports games on a keyboard and mouse are
Yeah.
they're doing it with Madden this year, like they releasing it on PC. I don't know how it's gonna work.
Oh, I can't wait for
You're gonna
that.
have to still
I
plug
mean-
in a controller. I mean, you can still plug in the Xbox controller and just play with it like that. But what's the point at that point? Like, unless you're mainly a PC player, but usually people at least have one
Yeah.
console.
We all play
Guess it's just
2K
a-
here, man. What do you guys think of 2K this year?
2K this year
Yo,
is
you know
awful.
we on it.
Awful. It is awful.
I-
This 2K?
Yeah.
I
2K18.
because it's basketball, but
Yeah, 2K18
I
is
mean,
awful.
like,
I mean, my
I'm
team
not gonna
was
go play
really
NBA
bad.
Live. But
Don't disrespect
my
NBA
team
Live like
released
that.
content too late. Yo, NBA Live.
I heard
is-
their Ultimate Team content is amazing. Just the gameplay is
Oh
horrible.
yeah, definitely. The gameplay is just you literally run at the paint and hold X. Like when they had that beta out, that's all people would do. You'd make a slasher, and you couldn't stop it. It was ridiculous, and it's still like
They
that. I
really
bet.
tried to push it this year, EA. I felt like they reached out to a lot of like the community members and stuff, but
Yeah, they had even
no, I don't-
YouTubers in the game.
yeah, I just don't
They
see.
had a few.
Oh, they had Smooth, right? I think I remember at the very beginning or
Yeah,
something
Chris
like that.
London and other people like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it just didn't pan out well. I tried it. I just didn't like it.
So the big thing with
I don't
2K
really like
is
2K18.
the neighborhood, right? That was the big thing going into this
Worst
year.
feature in the game.
Awful,
Worst feature.
awful.
Yeah,
You gotta
that was-
road for 2 minutes, jump on a treadmill to get energy, and then walk to the arena. Like, come on, like let me just hit A matchmaking, throw me in a game. I don't care. Like,
The
At
first
that point,
time
like,
somebody
oh,
walked
my
me
God.
through putting on a shirt, had no idea. Like, okay, you go to the store, you buy it, you got to go inside the penthouse, you got to greet the greeting door, the guy who opens the door. You got to go inside. This Asian girl gonna be eating Reese's Puff cereal. You gotta
Yo,
you gotta
my
talk to
God.
her for a second. You then gotta go into your closet. You gotta put on a shirt. You gotta head back downstairs. Take the elevator downstairs. Then you got on your shirt. Awful.
Yeah, it's just.
but
mean,
like I've
I
never
can
been a
see
fan. I didn't even like
the
Park.
appeal of it, but
I played Blacktop. I was on the leaderboards for Blacktop. Like, it was so simple. All you had to do was invite people to your locker room, and you just start up the game, and you'd search right away. Now I gotta take 10 minutes to load into a Pro-Am game.
Well, my team has been better this year, right? For the first time, I think they have pink diamonds you can pull instead of just specifically locker codes.
Yeah, but I mean,
But they released everything
content
too
came
late.
too late. I mean,
No one wants to spend
people only got
thousands
into
of dollars
everything
in June. Yeah, like I spent
if they did started it at like December, maybe it would have been a lot.
That's what I had tweeted out. Like, people thought I was crazy. Like, when it comes to Madden, when they released Bo Jackson, right? Like 99 speed, 98 juking, 99 trucking. Like, imagine how amazing it would be to have this like the week before the Super Bowl. And people are like, oh, that's too early. It's like, as soon as I understand they want to prolong it, right? They want to keep you literally until the next game comes out. But when the season is over, like there's no more football on TV, like your motivation for wanting to play goes down.
Yeah, I genuinely felt it had the opposite effect this year. Like, I played Madden 17 for longer last year because they released good cards. And like Madden 16, I was playing it all the way into like July and stuff.
So yeah, didn't they had that's when they had the July 4th promo, right? With the Lawyer Malloy, I believe. Yeah. Madden 16.
That was
like golden
the
tickets
last
were
time
dropping
I was in the
May,
Ultimate Team.
June. I just felt content this year. So
but at least 2K though, the difference from Madden is that you at least have different modes. Like if you get tired of my team, you got Park, and then you got Pro-Am, you got also My Career. This is like different things you can do.
I mean, 2K's
Madden's just mud. It's just mud. That's it. Nobody's doing long shot. Cut it out.
Yeah, long shot was awful. Like the journey.
Yeah, oh man, that's what made me stop playing Madden. Those solos were awful. Just can't. I just can't, yo.
I mean, you don't have to. You can spend money on it.
Yeah, I know that's broken. You can just tap my pockets for some cards.
Pay to win, man. Or you could be like Harm, man. Harm spent hundreds of hours playing solos.
And look where it got him. He never got a 99 overall team. What's it over? Like 94? Like, fuck that.
I mean, he's still playing it to this
This team is still really, this team is very good. But the amount of time he put into it.
This long. Like, he just got good. Like, his team just got good.
I think,
awful.
Like, I think he must enjoy
year.
the grind a little bit. Cause, like, for you to do that, you must have to.
I don't know how
you can't dislike it unless you're like watching TV and you just throw on solos. Like, I'm looking at it now. He has 121 days played. He has more than GS.
God, and it's my job. And this is my job to play this game. How many days do I have?
Yeah, you have 97.
He has 100 and how much?
You're 30 days.
Yo, bro, he's got
God, how many hours is that? Quick, what's 3 times 24?
Hold up.
That's what, 75? That's what, almost 1,000 hours more than me? Watch me be nowhere near. Jack, don't laugh on the math, yo.
121 days is 2,900 hours. God. 2,904 hours.
And most of that, he plays squads a lot, but and there's a lot of people like him who just sit there and it's just solos and solo and solo and solo and playing the computer, and it's awful.
I knew a friend, he didn't like playing the online. He just solely plays solo challenges.
That's what I tell people, man. They sit there
I
like,
played Madden for a week. I have 3 days played.
They say, how can I have a good team? And they're like,
check my time, Jay.
There's only 3 ways you can get a good team on Madden. Either you spend a lot of money, which saves you a lot of time because you don't got to do the solos, or you spend a lot of time, which saves you money, but it's very time consuming. Somebody just hooks you up, like, here's some cards. They just donate and give it to you. There's no other way.
Yeah, I mean, look, the good thing about the grind is, like, Harm still relatively enjoys playing Madden.
But at least, like, in 2K, when, like, in my career, like, when I'm grinding my player, like, I don't find that to be, like, repetitive and boring. Like, I find that more entertaining than playing solos.
Exactly, yeah. Same, man.
I guess it's kind of like
I've done
the my career
solos,
grind too many
just
times.
The challenges they give you are so dumb. It's just, oh my god, I don't know.
I think it's the excitement of, like, getting a new card and being able to afford and new upgrade and stuff.
Apparently, they're putting their odds on this year. On FIFA 2, on all Madden games, supposedly. What's up, Jack? Your FIFA, y'all gonna have odds, yo. If you want this Ronaldinho,
but
you're gonna know your odds and pulling them.
At the end of the day. So the odds are...
They're not gonna put an actual number, yo. They're gonna say it's gonna be rare or very rare chance of pulling it.
A horrible
Or it'll
marketing
be like
decision.
one in. Or it'll be like.
Because 2K used to do that, right? Like 2K.
Yeah, like an eight.
For Jay, you remember, right? Which 2K was it? Where it would
Yeah,
tell you
I
like
think
very
it was-
rare chance of pulling.
Yeah, but it was
like
like
this
14.
pack gives you a very rare chance of pulling. You know, like a Ruby or whatever program it was in. And I think technically
Yeah, that has to be-
that's disclosing odds.
Yeah, so they'll find a
Yeah.
way.
The thing with my team before 2K14, I think, was the first time they did like packs and stuff. They used to just put, if you buy like 50,000 VC, you can get Kobe, and that was it. Like you only use base players. They didn't drop
Kobe.
promos or anything. They just gave you 92 Kobe Bryant. It's like 20,000 VC. That was it. Like you just buy your whole team, and you'd have guaranteed players you know you want.
How was it in those
My
FIFA
team
streets,
changed
Jack?
a lot.
How was it in FIFA?
Yo,
That-
I mean, FIFA died pretty early on this year. Like Madden, like, the gameplay was alright.
Shocker.
Towards the start of the year, but
Because soccer's
it honestly
awful.
died early.
Soccer's awful. So, they run around for 90 minutes just to see one goal.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Yeah, that
It's
gets-
awful.
On top of it, you
It's
have the
interesting.
audacity to call it football like Americans didn't invent it first. Cut it out.
Yo, it's a reason
With
why some
OG
football's
football.
coming out. Because that stuff.
And what's their number one thing when they defend the sport, right? It's the most played sport in the world. When all you need is a ball, that's it. Not even a ball. You can just get about 4 shirts, roll them up, and duct tape it in the shape of a ball, and you can play it. So of course it can be played in like the suburbs of West Ghana, where they probably don't have much money out there. Anybody can play, of course.
Could say the same thing
I think
about
that's the beauty
basketball,
of
though.
it,
Yes.
A side note,
Nah, man. Nah, not everybody could get themselves a.
Yo, Office came out first like 4 years ago.
nah, y'all stole the
Yeah,
office
I'll-
from America. Cut it
I
out.
don't even like The Office. It's
I don't
alright.
like the office either, but
Like,
y'all stole it. An American
They-
treasure, and y'all stole
They
it.
steal everything from us, man.
yo,
Man, I'm gonna have some
Office
angry
UK
UK
version
people in the
is-
comments.
Y'all want to
It's
be
wrong
America
now.
so
the
bad.
UK version.
There's
is
gonna be
bad.
so many UK. Yes, I'm following you. UK for life.
They know I speak the truth, man. Soccer's awful. Baseball, now that is a sport of skill and love, and that right there is just so entertaining to watch, man. Baseball is the true sport, man.
It's
America's pastime, man.
191 games.
I don't know.
162, man. Cut it out. What sport's better than baseball?
160
Basketball.
That's the negative.
basketball.
I even think golf.
Football.
Golf.
English football.
Golf.
Nah, that's
I don't even think you can sit there and say golf.
No, bro, baseball
Yo,
is the worst sport I've ever seen, bro.
When's the last time you seen a golf
I'd
and
rather see
anything?
my man.
Can you name 5 golfers?
Rory McElroy, or whatever his name is.
Can any of y'all name 5 golfers?
Tiger Woods out there with the 9-iron. Yo, baseball
That's
for
the
9
only
fucking innings.
golfer you
9 innings,
you
yeah.
can name is Tiger Woods.
Better than 18 holes.
It don't matter. I can't name a baseball player though. I'll tell you that.
Come on now, you know you can
Except
name
for
baseball
Barry
players.
Bonds. That's the only nigga I know.
But they're like.
So you telling me you don't know Ken Griffey Jr., you don't know Satchel Paige, Babe Ruth?
Never heard of him.
Cut it out, man.
I know who Babe Ruth is, but
Barry Bonds
he don't
Sr.?
count.
Jackie Robinson, like nothing.
I didn't find
The
about
worst
Jackie
school.
Robinson until like the movie and like I went to history class. Like yo, none of that shit counts, yo.
What do you mean
The
it
only
don't
reason
count?
You know about Jackie
But they're
Robinson
icons. What has
because
anybody
it
in
was,
golf done?
racism. That's why it was racism. It had nothing to do with the baseball sport. And when niggas didn't watch Jackie Robinson because he was, it's just he was black. First
Yeah, but it's not like he was bad, though. He was a goon.
Yo, my nigga, baseball's awful.
Nah, man. It's better than soccer. It's better than water polo. It's better than NASCAR racing. It's better than
NASCAR is so.
Professional pool players, yo, with the trick shots out there.
yo. Cut it out, man.
Cricket's one of
Yo,
those.
baseball is awful, man. I could play the video game.
It's America's
Like a couple
pastime,
of
man.
months, shit.
It's America's
Kawhii?
pastime, man.
Come on.
It's better than hockey. It's better than football.
Nah, if people actually fighting hockey.
Hell no.
Fuck that.
Y'all don't even know. Jay, you don't even watch football out there, man. Cut it out.
Yo. Yo, Eli leading.
Y'all get like one game a year.
What's up?
Right? Yeah. Y'all get one game a year, man. Y'all start tripping, man. Talking about it's coming home. Ain't nothing coming home, man. Cut it out.
Yeah, how you?
Yo.
See, the NFL was hating on the Raiders, so they sent them over to the UK to give them jet lag. That was it. Change time zones.
It's the same way Popovich turned Kawhi into Eskimo, man. You can't be asking for stuff, yo. You gonna get what you ask for. Just not how you want it.
He got the biggest igloo in Canada, though. That's what I mean.
He's out of there, man. There's no way he stays. And they gave up DeRozan, and he's heartbroken. He actually likes Canada.
Yeah, you had the one person who enjoyed Canada, and they gave him away.
Well, the vegan enjoys it as well. It's over, man. No badge progression, man.
I wonder if anybody else out there who's watching this has ever played a full game of Pro-Am and gotten no badge progression.
God.
You know what? That's an interesting subject to touch on. Let's talk about no badge progression. How do you go through a whole
No badge progression. Let's lay it down for you guys, man. So we had an FTO Pro-Am game, right? It was us four and another member who's not here. His name is FTO Luke Franklin, right? So he's playing with us, and Luke is he's an interesting character. So he's been building his character, right? So the game is over, and all of us were tallying up, your badges and all that stuff. To which he says, we hear him say, "Hey yo, GS, show I only got 2 points, no badge progression." And I just start dying. He said that he got no badge progression.
He explained it, and then Jess was asking the question. Jess is laughing at him. So you're telling me you got
like you didn't tip a pass, you didn't make a free throw, like you didn't get a pass, like an assist, like nothing.
I mean, to be fair, he would have gotten a perimeter shot, but he shot 1 for 7, so it just kind of gave him 0.
So how did he score? It was just a layup, like that's
no,
even.
He made one. He made 1 perimeter shot, but it's based off your percentage. So he went 1 for 7, so it just gave him 0.
God. We wonder why he in the Pro-Am arena so quick. Like, hey, where y'all at? Like, yo, chill. Our badge progression is tallying up. Like, I got hustle rebounder. I got defensive stopper. Glock got dimer. It's tallying up. He's out there quick as hell, man. The free throw lines. Oh, where y'all at? I was like, what do you mean, where we at? Badge progression, man. Her badges are tallying up.
That shit was so funny. GS was like, yo, so you just seen the VC and that was it? He was like, yeah, man.
That was, when the badges are supposed to show up, it was just a big red X. And his VC went up there. And that was...
Yo, apparently he's my man.
He saw him get lightheaded, man. There was no badge progression, man. Like, what do you mean no badge progression? It's over. Oh, he got 2 points. I said no badge progression. Oh my God. Right there is the top 15 funniest things I've ever heard in my life, man. Like, there's no way you can play a full game of Pro-Am, a full 20 minutes. And you don't even, VC don't even come up. You just put him straight in the arena, like, immediately after. He ain't even posed for the team win or nothing. You know how 5 of y'all players show up and they show you stats? He ain't even show them.
No,
the MGS out. Disappeared.
And he's a shover. No badge progression.
no badge progression, GS.
So that's now an FTO exclusive term. When you have yourself a bad game and you do bloody awful, it's over. No badge progression, man.
No badge progression.
I wonder if that's happened. Jay, has that ever happened to you?
Like
the game ends and you just go straight back to the arena?
Yo, listen here.
And the ball rack is empty. They don't even want to give you a ball. He said the ball rack was empty too, yo.
Make sure you let us know, man. Put your name in the chat.
Yo, Jack, the ball rack was empty.
I've had my share of bad games, but I've at least done something. Like,
We just
I got
want
a
to know.
rebound or
We just want to know.
He got back there. He said, "It's over. I'm back in the arena. There's no ball." I was like, "Yo, there's no balls in the rack. Yo, it's over for you, man. Like, what the hell bad did you do, man?"
Room's empty.
God. Whew. I can't wait for
fans were going to the
2K19
arena.
Pro Am,
No
though,
one was
man.
watching.
As horrible as the neighborhood is, and you got to do all that goofy stuff, though, man. The Pro Am, hopefully, though, because of the E League, you would expect them to really put a lot of effort into it, which hopefully is,
You know
good.
what? I feel like 2K19 it's gonna be that one again, man. I hope. Like you said, NBA Live is making a comeback. They got competition again, so they might have to step their game up. Yeah, but yo, they working on it.
Yo, but
this one looks
thing
way
is-
better than the one last year.
Beginning every 2K is always awful. Like this year, the dunks were broken, so unless you were a slasher, you couldn't dunk no matter how tall you were. It was horrible.
Like, you
Unless
legit
you were
couldn't
some type of
dunk,
slasher.
or it wasn't consistent,
Like,
like
yo,
you'd
I had a
miss.
playmaking shot creator. It's one of the best. Like, besides being a slasher, it's the best dunking archetype you could have. And the tendency on the dunk, like, every stat has driving, dunk tendency, and whatever else. And it was just, like, so low that you'd always go up for a layup. And you could get chased down, blocked by anybody.
God.
It was awful.
Like, clear,
Yeah, clear lane, clear fast breakers, no one near you.
sheesh.
You could just lay the ball up, and that's it. Now
Competition
it's
does do better.
fixed,
Like,
thankfully.
Beast, when was the last time you played PES soccer game, yo?
Yeah, that's true. It was about.
And I heard that game is really good. I heard it's like pretty
yeah,
damn
but
good.
It's
But they don't got
kind
Ronaldinho.
of like 2K and like.
How you can't play soccer without Ronaldinho? You can't. I can't do
we
it.
try it every year.
I can't sit there and play with striker number 7. I need Ronaldinho. Do you know who that is, Glock? You know what Ronaldinho is, man?
Yeah, Ronaldinho, the dude who used to kick off the field goal post, trying to steal Ronaldo's tap. He's like Ronaldo Jr. His name just says it all.
Ronaldinho.
It just sounds like a small Ronaldo.
Is he not the greatest soccer player of all
Small
time, Jack?
Ronaldo.
Talk to me.
I mean, no.
What do you mean, no? Who's better? Who's better?
Well, it's a.
Don't say that. What's that bald dude, yo, with the headbutt, yo? Zidane, he's garbage. Ronaldinho's
I
better.
mean, I prefer.
Yo, let's not talk about Messi either, because he's a flop.
Cristiano. Yeah, Messi.
Messi a
Who's
big
been
flop
Ronaldo?
in these streets.
Cristiano.
I mean, I think Leonard Donovan's better than him, yo. What's up?
Better than who?
I don't know about that one.
Better than Messi. What do you mean you don't know about that one, Chief? Landon Donovan is a superstar. What's his rating in FUT? 97, 8? He's 74.
He hasn't got one. No, he's not.
What do you mean he doesn't got one?
He's retired.
What do you mean he doesn't got one?
Not considered a legend.
Yo, what you-
Hold on. What you say that again? He's what?
He doesn't have a card. Like,
What do you mean he's not
released
considered a
couple icons
legend?
this year and released a couple of icons this year, historic players, and I mean he didn't make the cut.
He's not in the game at all, so he
Damn,
must have
it's
not signed the
over for
contract.
Landon
That's
Donovan?
why. You must have just not wanted
I
in.
mean he
Yo,
had a
Donovan
card for
who,
one
GS?
FIFA.
Donovan who,
I think
GS?
it was.
Yo, Landon Donovan is the greatest soccer player to ever grace the grass of soccer. That, like, there's no
Be on the
debate.
cover.
Donovan.
Number 2 would be Messi or Ronaldo or Ronaldinho, man. You could choose between the 3. You go on ahead and Google Ronaldinho, man. You tell me he ain't the best. Google him.
I mean, he's one of the funnest.
Yo, he just
players
does
to
what
watch,
Ronaldo does.
and the most skillful.
Yeah, that's it.
Nah, can't nobody dribble like him, yo.
Best.
Can't nobody dribble like
I mean,
him,
that's
man.
true. If you're saying who's the best dribbler,
But I'm saying the best overall.
it'd be him. Yeah, but
Ronaldo's the best overall, man.
it'd be Ronaldo, Messi.
Yo, I'm telling you, at one point, the only person I knew from soccer was Ronaldo. Why is that? Because he's the fucking GOAT.
It's negatory,
So
Chief.
you watch soccer, I was like, nah, but I know Ronaldo. You know what I mean? Shit like that, dog. Y'all niggas talking about some Ronaldinho.
I'm
A small Ronaldo. Like, stop it. Like,
surprised you
make
never
that
heard of
shit.
Ronaldinho, man. He's a goon, yo.
I have, because his name. I was like,
Big
yo, who the fuck
big
is that,
Brazilian, man.
Yeah, he's Brazilian?
He's got the nicest smile in the history of soccer, yo.
I mean, he is one of the funniest players to ever watch, and
he's a pretty nice. He's a skillful player.
His dribble moves are insane. He's the Kyrie Irving of dribbling. Messi, Ronald, both, all of them, they lucky. The way the seating was messed up, they didn't get to play America this year in the FIFA Cup. They lucky that we were on another side of the bracket.
That's a fact. We would have
destroyed them.
Smoked everybody.
Who we lose to again?
Donovan, though.
What round, Jack?
Yeah, it's we failed to qualify.
It should be we failed to qualify. I thought you said you had to play. We must have not played then.
No, I mean, you played them.
So what happened? You watch it. Nobody watched that nonsense. What happened? What we do? How we do?
You lost to Trinidad and Tobago, Chief.
You lost to Mango.
Damn.
Chief too.
Who the hell is Mango?
Trinidad and Tobago.
How good is Trinidad? They gotta be superstars over there.
Yo, Trinidad. I mean, they're not great. I'm not gonna lie. They're bad.
But if they're bad, how they beat us?
In America.
Well, I mean, USA just stunned.
Well, y'all lost to bum ass. Who did y'all lose to?
Come on.
Yeah, for start, it's too soon. Second of all, it was Croatia.
Y'all lost to bum ass Croatia. I only know one Croatian. Isn't Tony Kukoc a Croatian?
I mean, I don't know, possibly.
All month we had to hear about, yo, it's coming home. It's coming home. Shit, we won. We won penalty kicks.
Yo, I guess England are notorious for going out early on in this group, or like the knockout stages. This year, I know we were.
You said Daddy Nolan was depressed. That you never seen him so sad.
I've never seen him so sad, dude. Last time we got to the semi-final was 1990.
Damn, you wasn't even born then, and you're a millennial.
I was for a start. I'm a 90s kid.
How you cannot say I'm a 90s kid? A 90s kid. So how's you? Okay, what month?
Yo, July.
Okay, so there's 12 months of the year, right? So you would figure 1 through 6 would be the first half. 7, you're the back half of 1999. You're not a 90s kid. You're a millennial. No wrong being a millennial. You gotta embrace your, like Glock and I and Jay. We got Nas and Biggie and Big L, and you got Lil Uzi and Lil Tweet. Yeah, all them little guys.
Teriyaki 6ix9ine.
Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Teriyaki 6ix9ine.
Yo, that photo the other day.
Yo, how do you come to court? Yeah, that's him, man. Cut it out. He pulled up to court. None of his clothes fit him. He's wearing girl sneakers, and his tie was backwards. Like,
living the American dream, man. So what happens, man, when millennials like Beast want to go on ahead and listen to his music on iCloud or wherever the hell they listen to it, man.
Yeah, this is why being associated with the millennial is bad. Being associated with Logan Paul, Jake Paul, Tide Pods, it's not a good look.
Yo, those are your peoples, man. That's the era you grew up in. You don't know nothing about the Rugrats. You don't know nothing about Doug. You don't know nothing about those old school cartoons, man.
I mean,
you don't know nothing about Doug. You don't know nothing about Rocco's Modern Life. Name 2 characters from Rocco. You don't know nothing about my nigga Rocco. Cut it out.
I don't. I was saying.
What you saying, Beast? Talk to me.
You're true, but like.
You grew up in the era now where people put mustard on Pop-Tarts and tweet it out. It's awful.
Yo, but that's not. That's like a next generation.
Nah, those are your peoples, man.
Flabbergasted, man.
Those are his peoples, man.
I don't know.
Those are the peoples that represent you, man. You talking about a 90s baby. You born in late 99. That don't count, Chief.
Yo, I saw the year 2000. Makes me nice.
I'll be back. I'm gonna get me some. Oh, I hit the blacksmith on accident.
Yo, we're actually coming to an end Beast. Go ahead and what's your favorite harmful Rose moment?
Yo, well, that's got to be recently. Actually.
Yo, I gotta kill that nigga, dog.
We're playing Rainbow.
Oh yeah, I don't
We've
gotta.
got about 30 seconds left.
I don't gotta kill that.
There's
Nigga.
2 people alive, and he runs upstairs. Like, thinks there might be one upstairs. And he
What map?
He starts
so the
crouch
people who
walking.
can play, who can
Yes.
visualize it.
It's Chalet, right? He's running up the main
Yo, hold up.
stairs going. And he, well, there's like 30 seconds on the clock. Clock's running down, you know, time's of the essence, and
Time of the essence.
he starts crouch walking.
And the OBJ was it dining? It was dining, right?
No,
No,
it's
garage.
your snowmobile.
Oh, it was all the way downstairs.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's downstairs.
okay. So he's directly above the stairs, going straight into the garage.
Yeah. So he's crouch walking up top floor. He sees a bush. I don't know what makes him do it. But he starts creeping up to the bush, sizing it up.
Yeah, he squares it up
And
like
he
owed him
stares
child
at it.
support.
He stares at the bush for about 2 seconds, and then keeps looking at the bush. And by that time, it's time to go.
And then Glock's yelling at him like, "Yo, what are you looking at?"
People call him out on it.
And then he walks
shook,
down the
He jumps
stairs.
down the stairs and gets clapped instantly. Nah, that's my favorite. That's my favorite.
Talk to him, Jay. What's your favorite harmful Rose moment?
It'd be between that and the famous frost trap. What map was it? Skyscraper? Right, where someone jumped in the room.
Yeah, it was offices.
He's laying down and prone. The dude jumps through the window, hits a frost trap, and he's just sitting there, bleeding out.
And he's being
Killing him.
pinged
It's
8
front.
times. And Glock is like, "Yo, kill him. Yo, kill the guy in the window. Kill the guy in the window." And he goes, "Where?
All
Where?"
around except where he is.
He's literally 3 feet away from him.
Wouldn't let him look that way.
He's 3 feet away from him.
Yeah. And then he kills him and plays it off as if like he's seen him the whole time.
No, I came in and killed him. I came in
Did you?
because there was about 15 seconds left. I go in, see the guy in the front. Me and the guy in the front, like we look eyes, right? Like, oh my god, somebody found me. He was in there, like holding his leg. So I came through, shot him with the Super 90, then thermite, crossed that window, and I got that kill too, and I killed both of them. He never got the kill. He never seen him until I came in and killed him. Let me lay to y'all my favorite harmful Rose moment, yo. So we're on the map, yo. What map is the one with penthouse?
Coastline.
So we're on coastline, right? Hear me out. So he's rappelling up a window. There's about, I don't know, 20 seconds left or so. So he attempts to throw a grenade. And by the way, for those of you who don't know, Harmful Rose is he's an FTO member. He's actually a clan leader. He tries to throw a grenade in a window, and he misses badly. He hits like the top of the window, and it bounces out towards his direction. To which he goes, "Oh! Oh!" So he decides, in that moment of time, he grabs another grenade and just chucks it the complete opposite direction. To which legend has it that he threw that grenade, the second one, because he thought it was going to cook in his back pocket. Yeah, the funniest thing is when we legit told Glock that was his reason. He's
He just asked him.
and he brought up his like,
You thought it was gonna cook in your back pocket.
and I was like, "Yo, what? I didn't say that." It's like, no, he threw the other grenade because he thought it was gonna cook in his back pocket, man. God, man, one of the funniest. I gotta start streaming Siege more, man. The thing is, nobody shows up, man. It breaks my heart. The game is so good.
He tried to cook an impact grenade as well. That's what
He did. He got yelled at about too. He tried to. I remember Glock. He had an impact grenade. And we talk about afterwards, and he's like, "Yo, Harm, what the hell took you so long to throw the grenade?" Yo, I was trying to cook it. Yo, my nigga, you can't cook an impact grenade, my man. Like, what are you sitting there holding it for 12 seconds trying to cook an impact grenade, man?
No, this is true. Confirmed.
This is a lot of Glock. What's your favorite Harmful Rose moment?
Man, my favorite Home for Rules moment, man, me and him was arguing, man. Well, he had me flabbergasted. I didn't know what to say, what to do. I was just like, I don't know, man. So,
I remember, man. So let me break down the scenario, man. These two are, they're getting into it, and Glock had said some things that were a little below the belt, funny, a little below the belt, and then Glock responds to, "You acting like a bitch, Harm." How does he respond to that, Glock?
He tells me he might be a bitch, but he's bitching all on me. And yo, I was like, what? I mean, what do I say to that?
Isn't that a command in your chat?
It is.
It's a command in my chat.
The greatest thing is it always comes up unexpected. You never know. You just randomly type it in your Harm. What you play next? And it says, in quotations, "I might be a bitch, but I'm bitching all on you, nigga. How about that?" And it's just like the timestamp of what he said it and everything.
Yeah, the timestamp when he said it. Yeah, there's a date, everything.
It's like in February or something like that, whenever he said it. So if somebody ever in real life says, "You acting like a bitch," or "You a bitch," you go ahead and just say, "I might be a bitch, but I'm bitching all up on you." You might catch him flabbergasted.
He gonna say to you nothing.
Because Glock didn't know what to say to that. What? How do you respond to that? Jack Nolan, how do you respond to that, man? You call Alfie, acting like a bitch. And he goes, "I might be a bitch, but I'm bitching on you." How do you respond to that, man? What do you say to Alfie, yo?
You don't know. The argument's all here.
My man,
Pack your things and leave.
Yo, pack your things and go
Don't
out.
want that.
Alfie, shoot that.
Alfie,
Throw a white flag. What are you, friend?
Alfie. I don't want you to pick your bug. Great moments, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Any last words, ladies and gentlemen? For the ladies and gentlemen, I should say.
I mean, you already know my last words. That follow button, if you ain't following, follow GS on his backup Twitter at the Real Lucifer, backup Twitch, FTO, Brick Flair. You guys already, man.
It's my backup Twitch, huh?
We'll be back for another episode, man. You already.
Backup Twitch.
That's my backup Twitch. FTO, twitch.tv/FTO, Brick Flair, man.
This is true, man. It's backup in case it gets hacked, and I'll take over from there.
Jay, any final words?
I'm gonna say, if you made it this far, type "soccer is not a sport" in the chat. The beast.
Yeah, and then you got. I know y'all heard what I said about the baseball being whack. If y'all agree with me, you already know. It'll be known, man. Tell GS what it is.
I'm blocking him.
Terrible sport.
I'm blocking him.
Golf.
Yo, just mute his audio out here. Mute his audio. He never existed.
Any final words from Jack Nolan? FTO Jack Nolan.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm gonna call it soccer because people understand it. That soccer's the best sport in the world. Don't at me.
Man,
I'm gonna end with thank y'all for coming out. God bless. Good night.